Welcome to Shipstorm TV. Imagine massive ships ripping through towering waves. Then, in an instant, disaster hits. Steel crumbles, engines stall, and human errors spark chaos. But what happens when the ocean strikes back? Tonight, witness real footage of courage, survival, and the harsh lessons learned at sea. Real ships, real storms, real consequences. Our first case takes us to the Caribbean, near the U.S. Virgin Islands. An offshore supply ship suddenly loses control and crashes into a coral reef. The vessel managed to recover with little damage, but the reef was left scarred and vulnerable. A stark reminder, even with advanced technology, one lapse in focus can leave lasting wounds on the ocean. At the port of Inebolu, Turkey, the cargo ship Vamos faced a raging storm. Howling winds and furious waves tore its anchor lines, sending the massive vessel drifting helplessly before slamming into the breakwater. Fortunately, all 11 crew members survived unharmed. Off the coast of Morocco, the cargo ship Havana fought desperately to survive. On its voyage from Uruguay to Lebanon, its engine suddenly failed, just as a violent storm swept through the Strait of Gibraltar. Helpless, the vessel drifted into the breakwater. 8 of the 9 crew were rescued, 1 lost forever. When machinery collapses and nature rages, tragedy can strike at any moment. Hawaii, August 9, 2025. The passenger vessel Discovery was suddenly lifted by 12-foot waves and hurled onto a coral reef near Koala Basin Harbor. Despite prior warnings, the ocean showed no mercy. The ship ran aground before being secured safely. A Chinese captain fumbles his commands, and in seconds, a massive container ship spirals out of control. Steel groans, waves crash, and chaos erupts. One moment of clumsy handling, and thousands of tons of cargo teeter on disaster's edge. In Argentina, A high-speed ferry rockets forward at over 30 knots until disaster strikes. With no time to brake, it slams headfirst into the narrow canal. Metal shrieks, water explodes, and in an instant, routine travel turns into sheer chaos. Experience doesn't mean invincible. A moment of overconfidence, or pushing a ship past its limits, is all it takes to unleash disaster.
Oh, emergency! Oh!
เต็ม โอ้ตูดชน Shit! July 27th, 2025. Chaos erupts at Marina del Rey, California. A luxury yacht, meant for leisure, suddenly loses control and slams headfirst into the seawall. Metal crumples, alarms blare, turning a glamorous voyage into a moment of sheer terror.
White yacht first crashed in the sailing boat. Now it crashed in the other motor yacht. I believe it's
Boom! Boom! Hancur! 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 Bonus, bonus! Bonus, bonus, mau Natal! Itu boleh, ha? Hancur!
Qatar, a luxury yacht, suddenly runs aground. The new owner, inexperienced and unfamiliar with the waters, steers it straight into the shallows. In an instant, elegance turns to chaos.
பெரிய போட்டுங்க பெரிய 105ங்க
Hawaii, a 94-foot yacht breaks free, drifting helplessly because of a poorly tied mooring line. Waves seize control, tossing the vessel like a toy. A single careless knot turns paradise into a near disaster. Technology can fail. Humans can slip. Preparation and meticulous checks remain the final line of defense against disaster. A high-speed thrill turns into terror as a racer is violently thrown from his boat. The ocean shows no mercy. In the pursuit of speed, one careless moment can cost everything. Proof that adrenaline often walks hand in hand with danger.
ચાલુ થયો ને બત્તી કોણ પી બારે
In front of hundreds of stunned onlookers, the massive cruise ship MSC Armonia plowed helplessly into the pier in Honduras. Nothing is more terrifying than watching disaster unfold in slow motion, knowing there's absolutely nothing you can do to stop it.
God, here we go. They're going to hit us. They are going to hit us. In Bermuda, right?
Fishermen battle for their very lives as towering waves and violent lightning crash around them. Each flash doesn't just light up the raging sea. It exposes the raw fear etched into every face aboard. A heart-stopping moment as a massive shark slams into the steel cage. Humanity may believe technology keeps us safe, but the ocean never bows to control. It reminds us, with brutal force, that we're only temporary guests in its realm.
Okay.
Look at the size of that shark, guys. It's over 13 feet. This boat's 30. He's almost half of it.
Collisions and groundings tell the same brutal truth. The sea shows no mercy. In maritime chaos, mistakes aren't just costly. They're paid in time, fortune, and sometimes with human lives. Hello everyone, welcome back to Shipstorm TV. Tonight we dive straight into the ocean's fury. Life or death moments caught on camera, deadly collisions, twisted steel, and human lives at risk. One mistake at sea can change everything in seconds. Get ready, the storm is raging, and the chaos begins right now. In the heart of the storm, small boats struggle desperately to survive. Lines snap, sails tear apart, and each towering wave strikes like a pack of hungry predators. The ocean shows no mercy. Walls of water rise, ready to swallow everything. Against such overwhelming power, human life feels unbearably fragile.
¡Es un huracán! ¡No me jodas, tío! ¡Se cae la botella!
In brutal 90-mile-per-hour winds, the Royal Navy trains with unshakable resolve. Waves slam the deck, steel rattles, and every step is a battle. This is no exercise in comfort. This is survival training against the raw fury of nature.
Clean the polos, bro. What are you doing?
One careless miscalculation, and disaster strikes. The captain misjudges the clearance, and the massive ship wedges tight beneath the bridge. Steel screams, chaos erupts, and in seconds, the fate of crew and vessel is sealed by one costly mistake. Out of fuel, and the storm closes in. A desperate crew sends a mayday, trapped between raging seas and fading hope. With engines silent, survival hangs by a thread as rescue teams race against nature's fury.
Ngeri. Ngeri, bro.
Wih, kapal badai.
A massive ship lurches sideways, waves crashing over the deck. Water floods in, alarms blare, and panic spreads among the crew. With every tilt, the ocean threatens to claim the vessel. One wrong move, and it's all over. Amid the chaos, a glimmer of hope. A helicopter hovers above the stranded ship, lowering lifelines to the terrified crew. One by one, they are lifted to safety, a rare victory against the sea's relentless fury. On the open sea, nature reveals its darkest face. Towering waterspouts rise from the waves, silent monsters stalking their prey. The sight is chilling, a reminder that the ocean hides threats beyond imagination. Head out without checking the forecast, and you're gambling your life against nature's ruthless power.
Look at that. Dude, look at the spin. You can see ribs, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. This is the craziest shit I've ever.
Out of control, a runaway ferry surges forward. In seconds, it slams into the bridge with devastating force. Steel shatters, the impact echoes like an explosion, and chaos erupts as metal and lives are thrown into peril. A ferry loaded with 2 heavy trucks suddenly tilts, balance is lost, panic erupts, and in an instant, both trucks slide off the deck, plunging into the river below, metal sinking fast while chaos grips the stunned crew.
Oh my god, I had a heart. I have seriously a heart attack. Those poor people. All their stuff is in there as well.
At the port, a docked cargo ship suddenly surges forward without warning. In seconds, it smashes head-on into another vessel. The collision tears steel apart, both ships crippled, leaving chaos, shock, and questions of human error or mechanical failure. A heavy truck rolls onto the ferry without a single balance check. Within moments, the vessel tilts dangerously, steel groans, and disaster looms. One careless decision transforms a routine crossing into a nightmare on the water. Not every moment at sea is terror and chaos. Sometimes skill meets playfulness. Watch this surfer pull off the classic turtle roll, slipping gracefully beneath a crashing wave. A clever move, a touch of humor, and a reminder: the ocean can surprise us with joy too. Shipstorm TV keeps the intensity alive, but also the fun. The ocean never makes mistakes. Only humans do. Every error, every careless move can cost lives. Respect the sea, prepare for its fury, and never underestimate its power. For more extreme moments and survival stories from the raging waters, like, comment, and subscribe to Shipstorm TV.